Hello students, hope you all are fine and safe taking proper precautions. Today we are going to learn chapter 12 Progression of the Empire. Till now we have learned about the rise of the Maratha power and its expansion. We studied the developments from the foundation of Swaraj till its expansion into an empire. In this chapter, we take a brief review of the Sardar families who gave their valuable contribution for expanding the Maratha kingdom in the northern parts of India. First, we are going to learn the Holkars of Indore. Malhar Rao was the founder of the Holkar rule at Indore. He served the Maratha state for a long time. He was well versed in guerrilla warfare. He proved his valor in the northern campaigns of the Marathas at the time of Bajirao I and Nanasaheb Peshwa. He was instrumental in establishing the Maratha supremacy in Malwa and Rajputana. He proved to be of great help to Peshwa Madhav Rao in reviving the Maratha prestige in the north after the defeat at Panipat. Punyashloka Ahilyabai Holkar. She was the wife of Khande Rao, who was Malhar Rao's son. Khande Rao died in the battle of Kubheri. After a few days, Malhar Rao also passed away. After him, Ahilyabai assumed the reins of the Indore administration. She was a capable, astute, and excellent administrator. She made new laws for agriculture, chess, revenue collection, etc., and put the affairs of the state in order. She strove to bring more land under cultivation, digging wells for farmers, promoting trade and industry, building lakes and tanks. She built temples, ghats, mudds, dharamshalas, drinking water facilities at all important places of pilgrimage in 4 quarters of India. This effort of hers was important for the cultural integration of the country. She looked into judicial matters personally and dispensed justice. She was very generous. She had great love of books. She ruled ably for 28 years and enhanced the Maratha prestige in the north. She brought peace and order to her kingdom and made her people happy. Yashwantrao Holkar tried to save the Maratha kingdom when it was on the decline. Now, let us learn about the Bhosles of Nagpur. Parsoji was given the Jakir of Varhad and Gondwana during the reign of Shahu Maharaj. Among the Bhosles of Nagpur, Raghuji was the bravest and the most capable. He brought the area surrounding Tiruchirappalli and Akkot in the south under Maratha dominance. Shahu Maharaj had assigned to him the Chauthai rights of Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. He bought these territories under the Maratha dominance. In 1751 CE, the Bhosles of Nagpur won the Odisha territory from Ali Vardi Khan. Till 1803 CE, Marathas dominated Orissa. Do you know? The Maratha ditch. The Britishers of Kolkata used to fear the Bhosles from Nagpur. So, to protect the city from Kolkata from a possible Maratha attack, they dug a ditch around the city. That ditch came to be known as the Maratha ditch. The Shindes of Gwalior. Bajirao first had rightly judged the capabilities of Ranoji Shinde and made him a Sardar in the north. After Ranoji's death, his son Jayappa, Dattaji, and Mahadji too proved their valor and strengthened the Maratha rule in North India. Peshwa Madhav Rao conferred the family title on Mahadji. Mahadji was a brave general and an astute statesman. Mahadji was instrumental in re-establishing the Maratha supremacy. and prestige in North India after the Maratha defeat at Panipat. He realized that the guerrilla tactics of the Marathas would not be suitable for the welfare in the plains of the north. He trained his army and modernized his artillery under the guidance of a French military expert, De Vinge. With the help of this trained army, he subdued the Rohillas, the Jats, the Rajputs, and the Bundelas. The British began to take interest in the politics at Delhi. When they felt that the Marathas might have become weak after the Battle of Panipat, they managed to get Diwani rights of Bengal province and wanted to capture the Emperor of Delhi. In these adverse circumstances, Maharji Shinde defeated the British and reinstated the Emperor on the throne. The Emperor was pleased with his bravery and conferred the title of Vakil-e-Mutlaq, means chief agent of the emperor, upon him, which meant that he had the authority of civil and military rights. He accepted that position on behalf of the minor Peshwa Savai Madhavrao. Due to this, the Marathas gained full control of the empire. It was very difficult to save the tottering empire. Maharji managed the difficult affairs with strong determination and looked after the Delhi affairs during 1784 CE to 1794 CE. The heirs of Najib Khan, responsible for the Panipat battle, were still plotting against the Marathas in Rohilkhand. Najib's grandson Ghulam Qadir captured the Red Fort and tortured the emperor and his begums for their wealth. He gouged out the emperor's eyes and took hold of the royal treasure. In these circumstances, Maharji defeated Qadir. He confiscated the wealth from him and returned it to the emperor. He reinstated the emperor on the throne of Delhi. Thus, Maharji recovered the Maratha prestige which was lost after the Battle of Panipat. He controlled the politics of India by putting the emperor under Maratha control. Due to the family feuds amongst the Peshwa, Raghunath Rao opted to go to the British camp. He wanted to become a Peshwa with the help of the British. It was not acceptable to the Maratha statement. This led to an inevitable conflict between the Marathas and the British. The conflicts between the two great powers, the Maratha and the British, would finally decide who the ruler of India would be. From Mumbai, the British marched on the Marathas via Borghat. The Marathas' army gathered under the leadership of Maharji Shinde. The Marathas blocked the supply of food grains to the British using guerrilla tactics. Both the armies met at Vadgaon on today's Pune-Mumbai road. The British were defeated in this battle and were forced to surrender the custody of Raghunath Rao to the Marathas. Delhi was under Maratha control till 1803 CE. When we note that the British conquered India after battling with the Marathas, we understand the importance of Maharji's achievements. After setting in order the affairs of Delhi, Maharji came to Pune. He died at Vanawadi near Pune, where a memorial is built to him. Like the Shindes, the Holkars, and the Bhosles, some other prominent Maratha Sardars also rendered noteworthy service to the Maratha Raj. The navy raised by Shivaji Maharaj was strengthened by Kanoji Angre and his son Tulaji. With this strong navy, they contained the naval powers of the Portuguese, the British, and the Siddhis. They defeated the coastal line of the Maratha state. Khanderao Dabhade and his son Trimbak Rao laid the foundation of Maratha power in Gujarat. After the death of Khanderao, his wife Umabai routed the Mughal Sardar of Ahmedabad. She conquered the fort there. Later, the Gaikwads were made Vadodara in Gujarat a seat of their power. The Pawars of Dar and Devas in Madhya Pradesh rendered valuable assistance to the Shindes and the Holkars in expanding the Maratha power in the north. The Maratha state was in Isari after the death of Peshwa Madhavrao. Nana Fadnavis, the famous administrator of the Peshwas and a Maratha statesman, set right the affairs of the state with the help of Maharji. While Maharji was busy restoring the Maratha supremacy in the north, Nana managed the affairs of the south. In this, he was helped by the Patwardhans, Haripant Phadke, the Rastes, and other Sardars. As a result of this, Maratha supremacy was established in the south. The Holkars of Indore, Bhosles of Nagpur, Shindes of Gwalior, Gaikwads of Vadodara brought glory to the Maratha power on the basis of their valor, leadership qualities, and capability. They were the pillars of the Maratha power in its last phase. The Maratha Sardars were successful in establishing the influence of the Maratha power both in the north and south India. After the death of Maharji Shinde and Nana Fadnavis, the Maratha power began to wane. At that time, Bajirao II, the son of Raghunath Rao, was the Peshwa. He did not have leadership qualities and had many vices. He was unable to unite the Maratha Sardars. The internal strife between the Sardars weakened their power. During the reign of Bajirao II, the Marathas' influence in the north and south waned further. The British replaced the Marathas. The British captured Pune in 1817 CE and hoisted their flag Union Jack there. In 1818 CE, the British defeated Marathas in the Battle of Asti in Solapur district, and finally the Maratha power came to an end. This event marks a major change in the history of India. After this, the British managed to gain control over a major part of India. India came into contact with the Western world that led to many changes in India's social system. Many old things became redundant or were pushed aside. This was a major transformation. A major change took place. The medieval period of the Indian history came to an end. The modern period began. Hope you enjoyed learning with me. Thank you.